Hello everyone and welcome to another video. So the other day I was scouring Facebook Marketplace for deals and I found this very interesting combo for 50 Aussie dollars. It features some of 2011's best hardware and I really want to see what this stuff is capable of this year. So without further ado, let's dive into the parts. So an i7 2600K clocked at 4.4 GHz under a Noctua NHD14, 16 gigs of HyperX Fury clocked at 1866 MHz, and this beautiful Fatal1ty P67 Professional motherboard. Now this will be paired with this very reasonably priced RX 570 that I got off of eBay, and we'll see what it's capable of rather than just testing it with a higher end graphics card. With all that said and done, I think it's now time to put this system to the test and see what it can do in 2022. Now, cue the benchmarks. Now for these benchmarks, I will be using higher settings as opposed to the usual low, as they appeal more to the general public. So for Valorant at 1080p high settings, the i7 RX 570 combo returns an average of 158 FPS. The price to performance is just unbeatable at this price point. Moving on to another esports title, we have Overwatch. Not a particularly hard title to run, but it does give older systems a run for their money. So I'm glad to see the i7 RX 570 combo pulling through at ultra settings with an average of 125 FPS and the percentage low staying above 60, providing a buttery smooth experience. Fortnite, one of the most unoptimized esports titles out right now, is running respectably with an average of 82 FPS on 1080p high settings, though the 0.1% lows do get dragged down to the low teens as a result of stutters. Apex Legends, on the other hand, was a pleasant surprise, as with 1080p high settings, it gives an average of 78 FPS and remains above 60 for all modes of play, which is something very desirable for a cheap system like this. So last but not least, we have our AAA game for the day, Shadow of the Tomb Raider. Now this game is pretty GPU intensive, but at 1080p high settings we achieved a respectable average of 60 FPS, with it staying pretty consistent throughout without any dips. With those quick benchmarks done and dusted, we have reached the end of the video. I just wanted to give you guys sort of a quick look at 2011's best hardware and how they can perform in a certain budget range. So sure, it's not anything flashy, but it should play all your favorite games on a lower budget. And I think that's amazing still, with the price of these Sandy Bridge and Ivy Bridge combos coming down. So yeah, like the video if you enjoyed it, dislike it if you didn't. I hope to see you all around for my future content, and have a good day, night, wherever you are.